welcome to my podcast where I ramble about all things knitting and everything else I am currently obsessing about. My name is Morgan. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry and Etsy. I always forget Etsy. Thank you for joining me. Welcome back to everybody who keeps coming back, which still baffles me, and if you're new, welcome to the crazy. Normally my dog Rory is with me, but it's early in the morning. I say early in the morning, it's 10 till 10, but I've been sick, so it's early for us, and we were up a lot last night, and I can actually see her on the couch over there. She's taking a nap. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've podcasted, so I'm a little out of practice. So we'll see how this goes. I'm trying to get on a schedule. I will have the house to myself, should be every Monday, at least for right now, so I'm hoping to film on Mondays. And then upload Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, depending on how my internet goes and what kind of data situation is happening on my phone. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be a short one because, like I said, I've been sick. Started yesterday after midnight, about 12:30ish. Started throwing up, so a little gross, so I won't get too into detail. But yeah. Now today it's moved more into my chest, so I'm trying to film this early while I still feel semi-decent in my throat. So it's gonna be a quick one. I also don't have all my finished objects. Oh, we ain't starting that right now. The cat walked in and they just don't want to deal with it. Alright, so let's get on to finished objects. So I don't have all of them because I did this thing at our local library with a group of knitters. I'll talk more about that in Ramble. But I had stuff in a box and I left it in my mom's car, and I forgot I didn't carry it in until I was looking for it this morning. So I made a sweet pea dress by Knitting X-Pack for my soon-to-be niece, little bitty baby Nora, who I think we have 8 weeks until she's supposed to arrive. Her due date's May 2nd. So, but yeah, we are all excited and in full baby prep mode now. So, I'm not having a baby. I said niece, but let me clarify. My brother and sister-in-law are having the baby. We're just, grandparents' house, so I still live with my parents, if you didn't know. And so, first grandbaby's coming, first niece. We're all very excited. But yeah, so I made the sweet pea dress by Knitting X-Pack out of Knit Picks, Felici, self-striping. Oh, I can't think of the color name. I'm not gonna look it up because that would take too long. But yeah, I made it out of that. From the new round, I don't remember what it's called. I will have it next week, and I will share it next week. And then, let's see. I'm just trying to think of anything else, because especially when I'm sick, my brain's like, nah, I'm not gonna tell you anything. Oh! I released my pattern on Ravelry. I also don't have that because that's in the box of my mom's car. So when I get that back, I might do a separate video just on that. But it's the Undecided Shawl. And actually right now, through at least the 22nd, I might extend it. It's on sale for $3. So I listed it for $4, but it's on sale for $3. No code needed. Just when you add it to your cart, it automatically takes it off. So it says $4, but once you add it to your cart, it automatically does the $1 off. So. And thank you to everybody who's already bought that and favored it and shared it. It's overwhelming and amazing. So, thank you. My Etsy shop is also on sale right now through the 22nd, but again, I might just extend that. So, alright. It's gonna be all over the place, and I apologize, especially if this is your first episode, but that's really kind of how it is, because that's how my brain works. Alright, so finished objects. I have scrunchies. Ooh, those are blowing way out. Let me see if I get closer. Maybe it'll... kinda. Yeah, there. I actually have more of these, so again, a few of them are in the box in my mom's car. I've sold some, too, so I've made way more of these. So yeah, so this actually is... This must have been the one that I had on the other day. This color is the burgundy color. I don't actually know if that's what it's called. From Michaels, their loops and thread, the wool-like one, the finger weight, like wool-free sock yarn. It is super soft and I love it. These two, will they focus? Not on me. Yeah, that's a pretty good representation of them. Are from, out of this cake from, I got it at Walmart. It's Lion's brand Summer Nights. I don't think I have the tag. I think I ripped the tag and I just tossed it. Yeah, it's acrylic. I don't think there's nylon in it. I think it's just acrylic something blend. I'm looking to see if the tag's over here. But it was like $4 at Walmart. It's got the sparkle, the tinsel in it. You might be able to see it better on this if it, yeah, you can kind of see it. But yeah, so that, and then I have actually these in gray and dark blue and light blue, and I've sold a bunch. Not a bunch, but I've sold some, so I just don't have them here, and the yarn is somewhere, but I didn't feel like it. So these three, actually all, no, these two, sorry, my bad. This one is Knit Picks Rainbow. I had left over from, if you are, you know what, I think I knit those socks before I started the podcast. So for Christmas last year, 2018 Christmas, which is weird, it's not last year, 2018 Christmas, I knit a pair for my aunt for Christmas. I actually knit them for my Aunt Chris, and her wife Tammy said, oh, they're mine now. So it works. There's a whole bunch of sock swapping in the house. So my Aunt Chris, I made her bulky sleep socks, and she wears those. And my Aunt Tammy just wears the normal weight socks. And I made her a pair for Christmas, and she hasn't worn them yet because she's still working through the other ones. Okay, these came out of the same ball. So it actually probably would have went from, yeah, I don't know where it drained up. So these came out of the same ball. These are, actually I don't have it's in acquisition. So it's the Lion brand Mani Petty. Don't focus on me. There we go. And the colorway, hold on, let me just double check. Yeah, Yoga. So we actually went to get them. I had two different skeins in my hand. One had this pink outside of it, and the other had the gray and green. And I was like, oh, I like both of these. Like, I don't know, like, I'll go more with the gray and green. And then we flip them over. They're the same colorway with the same dial-lot number. Hi, buddy. I don't think he moved the camera, but if he did, the cat's down here staring at me like I'm crazy. So yeah, so that's what, and that's, yeah, so these are finger weight self-striping-ish. I actually don't know what they'd look like on a sock because my gauge is totally different for a scrunchie. I don't know if it's gonna adjust. Yeah, that's actually really good for the gray and green. But yeah, so I'm enjoying making scrunchies, and I'm just using, actually the Walmart brand ponytails. Oscar, you're hitting the camera. They're just as good as this crunchy, I don't know actually what that brand is called. It starts with an S. I know that much, but I never really look. But yeah. Okay, and that I think is all my finished objects that I have with me. So yeah, alright. These are living in a Fate's thread bag. It's a Southside Serpents from Riverdale. I haven't watched any of the season because I didn't know it aired because I don't really watch that channel unless it's like my show, so I don't have it on during the day. We are channel 7, ABC. People, it's on right now. So I didn't know it aired, and then by the time I realized it aired, I had already missed the first 2 episodes, and I couldn't go back and watch them, so I'll just wait till it's Netflix, or it comes on a platform where I can watch it. Yeah, so this is my Fate's thread. And then, so we can move on to whips. So this is also another scrunchie. I got this, is from this DPN holder. again is from Lila Styles. She sent it to me with another one of my packages, and I was so surprised, and I love it. I don't knit socks on Deviants. I don't like it. It's too fiddly. I don't, I do top of hats. Like, I won't do top of hat on Magic Loop. I don't like it. So that's really the only time I use Deviants. But I got this, and I like it for Magic Loop, especially. Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Especially for this, because I threw it in there, and if the needle comes out, or it's gonna get all tangled, which, because before I remembered I had this, it happened, and it was bad. So this is from the same ball, the same yoga ball. Oh, adjust. So you can see it's on the green. Let's get ready to go back to the blue. But yeah, so it's just that. I will link it's a YouTube video actually that I watched by, actually I can pull it up real quick because it'll be right here. I actually saw a scrunchie and I was like, they're back, and then somebody was like, yeah, you should totally make scrunchies, and I was like, scrunchies, okay. I know it's such a like late 80s, early 90s thing, but I don't know, I don't really wear scrunchies. The only time I pull my hair back is like at night when I'm laying in my bed. It's by Knitting House Square, so I will link her. I will try to link her below. I'm horrible at linking stuff below, but I will link her in my Instagram. So, but it's a really good pattern. I'm actually using, she uses a 2.5 or a 2.75. I'm using a 3. I think she uses a 2.75. I think I'm using a 3. Yeah, I'm using a 3. I'm doing that because the first yarn I knit with the Michael's Loops and Thread yarn is thinner, so it's not quite like, it's not a lace weight, but it's a light fingering. And yeah, I really like the gauge I was getting with the 3, and I like the gauge I'm getting with it on the little bit thicker yarn too. So but yeah, so there's that in here. Next whip, so we can, yeah, I'll talk about it. Sorry, I'm watching the cat. He's being weird. So it's been forever since I've been on here, and so the night of what was supposed to be the Daytona 500, sorry, I set this down and there must have been a big pile of dog hair on the couch. So the Sunday night that was supposed to be the Daytona 500, it got canceled. I like NASCAR. But I was in my room, and that's what sticks out. That's really not important to the story. It's just what sticks out in my head that that's when it was. And I thought, I went in my room because I wasn't feeling good. I had a really bad headache. And actually turned on the Hallmark Channel on Amazon. I was watching a movie. Because that's what I do when I don't feel good. I watch cheesy Hallmark stuff, and I love it. But I thought, I've had this glove in my head forever, but I haven't been. So I thought, I'm going to do it. So here it is. I don't have the thumb, so it's still technically a whip, because I think I'm going to rip it back and do the cable a little different. Like, here, I'll put it on. Oh, is it gonna work? Don't show me. Yeah, so it's seed stitch and cable and ribbing, and it's 2 color. Don't have to be 2 color. I just had 2 colors, and I knew 1 color wasn't gonna get me a full glove. Of what I had left over. This is actually yarn I dyed that I made the hats for my grandma out of. So if you've watched that long, you'll recognize it. I like it. I love the cable. I just think that I want it to be just slightly different, so it all goes one direction. I think I want it more like a, what's it called, a braided cable, where it goes like it, yeah. I hope that helps. But yeah, so I did that, and then after I cast that off, I thought, well, I don't want to rip it back if I don't have to. So it's there. So I decided to cast on a cowl instead with the same design in mind. So just, I haven't really worked on it. I cast it on and then started scrunchies and have been full-blown scrunchies. Sorry, I really knit like a round or 2 in the morning when I'm feeding the dogs. So then while I'm knitting, when I stop, Rory climbs in my lap. It's a big thing. Yes, Oscar. Stop hitting the camera. Okay, I don't know if Oscar's ever been on the podcast. I'll show him off. This is Oscar. He's fat. He's a good boy. Yeah. My mom's screaming, put the cat down. Yeah. Do you see yourself? Okay. Alright, go play. You can stay up here, just not on my things. Don't stop hitting the camera. Oh, side note. Now he's laying under the camera. If it moves, I'm so sorry. I hollered and hollered and hollered for hours last night for him. Couldn't find him anywhere. And I thought this cat's been eaten. There's another stray cat that runs around here that bullies him. And also, big boy. He's a wimp. Yeah, you're a wimp. Don't look at me like that. And I thought, he's been eaten. Something's happened. I couldn't find it because he always comes. Within 5 minutes, if I holler, he's at that door. He's my boy. Doesn't like anybody else in the family. And I think it's hilarious. He loves me. Doesn't like anybody else. And I kind of manhandle him. Like, you're doing what I want you to do. I don't care. Then this morning I go and finally I'm like, I hollered all morning. I couldn't, excuse me. I couldn't find him. I'm starting to get worried. Like, it was worried every time I'd wake up last night. I'm like, cat's dead. It's basically, or he's hurt somewhere and he can't get home. And then I go back into our game room just on a thing because he couldn't get back there yesterday. Last time I saw him, all my doors were closed. So it's across from my room. And I'm like, could not get back there. Open the door. And I even hollered back there last night and he never showed up. But I'm like, but he couldn't get back there. There was no physical way he could have got there. And he comes running out first thing. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, I know he couldn't have got back there because my door was shut the last time I saw him, so he couldn't be there. My brother and sister-in-law were over yesterday, and he had to go back there to get her wedding dress was here. So they were actually taking it home because they just keep forgetting it. And he must have went in when he went back there and he didn't know it, and he locked him in. So now he's a bit clingy today. Yeah, he's going to sleep. Okay, sidetrack because that's how my brain works. Alright, so the cowl, yeah, you sidetracked me, is I've actually only done the first half of the cable repeat. So I will, oh, it's blowing out. So get that. It's a lot darker than in person, but here's the first half of the cable repeat and the seed stitch, and then it just kind of repeats those two around. And then the marker on here is my favorite thing ever. It's from Fangirl Fibers. And its focus is Sons of Anarchy, Sam Crow. So Sam Crow is Sons of Anarchy Motorcycle Club, Redwood original. Slightly obsessive. But yeah, I love these. These are amazing, by the way. Like, I love these markers. Sidetracked. That's how I work. And I'm not feeling good, so my brain is definitely like, whoo, shiny. But yeah, so I am working on this. I might probably be working on it more frequently now because my craft show hasn't been canceled, but with everything going on, I have a feeling it's going to be because it's April 18th. And I know the CDC just said for the next 8 weeks they are encouraging you to cancel gatherings over 50 people. There's more than 50 vendors at this thing. So, I have a feeling it's going to be canceled, so I'm not... My dishwasher. If you can hear it, I'm sorry. I didn't even register that it was on. But yeah, so, work on that some more. The yarn is dyed by me, so this doesn't have a name because it was just like one I was messing with. Come on. Adjust. Yeah, it's red with like black smears, speckles. And then this is just like a black, you can have that. Like, what's it, variegated? It's like black and gray and like light gray, just the way it was dyed. So, there's that. This is living in my Game of Thrones Lila Styles bag, which I love. These bags are amazing as well. Y'all know I love Lila Styles. Those bags, yes, amazing. And she keeps posting she's got new knot bags, I think they're called. I don't know. I'm debating on getting one. She's doing skein holders, like skein holders. I actually don't. I've seen like 30 different names for them. They hold the skein. So I'm calling them skein holder. So she's working on those right now. So I'm super excited because I've been thinking about getting one for a while now. And then she posted it like the day I was browsing on Etsy. And I was like, I'll just wait for hers. Brand loyalty. That's how I roll. Alright. And then my... Nope. Sorry, just make sure it wasn't off. I am making the... I will actually show the picture on my phone. It's called Baby Elephant Number 2 by Rainbow. Like R-A-I-N-B-O, I think. Lorraine Pistorio. I don't know. I saw it and I was like, ah! So, let's see if this will do it. It is, I don't think that's glaring, the cutest thing ever. I actually was browsing on Pinterest for free stuffies. And I saw that, and it is a paid for pattern, so I think it was $4. But it's got 17 pages, and it is so detailed. And I was like, I wanted one in the round. I hate, not that I hate knitting flat, but I hate seaming. And because, and a lot of the times it's you knit in stripes, so you have to line the stripes up. Or if you don't, even if it's not stripes, the seams just, So yeah, but I hate seaming. So I was definitely looking for that. I'm like, I'll pay for it. And she even has it on here that as long as you give her credit for the design, you can sell the items you make from it, which I really like. Because that's how my shawl is. Like, don't sell the design, but if you want to make it and sell it, make it and sell it. Like, I don't care. But yeah, so I am knitting, working on that. I've been working on that this weekend. I just, like I said, Saturday I wasn't feeling good at all, but I wasn't like sick yet. I just thought I was just kind of So I am working on that. So I'm just using like acrylic red heart yarn that I have. There should be more things in here. So what you actually do, which I think it's cool because it's totally seamless, which I love. She has you knit the that's upside down, appendages first. So you start with the trunk and then the upper legs. I'm gonna stick this back in here. I know you see yarn now. And then you knit the legs and then the body base, and then you go from there, and it's so cool. I'm just afraid my needle's gonna pull, so I'm just gonna tuck them in there. So yeah, so I just connected the legs with the bottom of the elephant. So far, so good. I don't know, this thing's gonna be massive because I'm using worsted weight. The pattern calls for DK, but she has in there that if you use worsted weight, just switch to these. I forgot you can only record for so long. Yeah, so she has it in there for the pattern that if you're using worsted weight, just switch to this needle size instead of the other needle size. So it's cool. But yeah, so it's just red heart and like this like baby bluish color. And then after I finish that, I will knit the onesie. I know you can see all the yarn out of this like red heart. Actually, this might have a tag on it. Hold on. Orchid. So it's red heart orchid, so it's kind of like this like soft lilac-y color. I've been using that as my waist yarn, so I can pull it up. So I'm actually, it's a very, not very time consuming because I probably could have had it done within 2 days if I was, remove that curtain, but I didn't see it, it freaked me out a little bit. 2 days if I was feeling better and I was focused. So I'm not sure what I'm going to work on today, if I'm going to work on that, because now I really have to focus on the pattern. This is living in because of the skeins of yarn. Like, it was one of those jumbo super saver. I'm assuming it could have been a pound of love or something. Because it did have a tag and I got it at the thrift store way long ago. It was in my stash. Yeah, so this is living in like a drawstring backpack, and it's wrestling, and I match it. I didn't realize that. So actually, so this one down here, the Young Bucks, is what's on my shirt today. Of course I match it. Why wouldn't I match my bag? Yeah, and then my final whip. Here, do it that. My final whip is, I'm just making a fingerless glove. I normally knit them 2 at a time, but I didn't. I wanted the stripes to go right because I'm knitting it up to see the distance of the stripe. I dyed the yarn to see if I like the length of the stripe, and 2, I kind of want to just, you know, if I'm going to dye it up, have one shop sample and then, you know, knit the second one, but have it so it's photoed. So whoop, I'm connected to the bag. So let's see, focus. And it's not really getting the color. The green's not a lot darker than that, but it's not like electric green. It's more of a deeper lime green. Nope, that makes it worse. Yeah, that's kind of decent. So, it is a Star Wars inspired self-striping colorway. My plan is to call it "These Are the Droids You're Looking For," but I haven't dyed in a while because I was waiting for this. And what happened to my skein? See, this is why I need a skein binder, because it just, there. Plus, I've had this cast on, and that's all I've knit on it for like a month. Scrunchies, I tell you. That's actually better for the green and all that, so yeah. But yeah, I like it. So it's got, the orange is BB-8, clearly. The white goes for BB and R2-D2. So the blue is R2-D2. The green is for, oh, what's his name? The new one. Okay, came in the last movie. So if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. This is I can't think of his name. And then the gold is for C-3PO, and the gray is for K2SO. And then, like, the white kind of goes with all of them, basically. So, I had a little mishap. I'm not sure what happened. I had stretched the skein out. I had to do it on chairs far apart because I don't have, what is that called, a wafting board, weaving, whatever that thing is. I don't have it. They're expensive. I'm not dyeing self-striping enough to need one right now. I'm thinking I could do it with command hooks on the wall. My little DIY brain. I put it in the sink, and I wasn't even mixing dyes. I put it in the sink to soak, and I pull it out, and there's red specks on it, and I'm like, oh, great. And it wasn't just like in one section where I could dye over it. It was in all of them. So I'm going through and going, okay, well, I need to figure this out, because the white, this isn't actually the stripe pattern I had originally planned. It actually originally started with the gold, but I needed this section with the white to go in between the blue and the orange. So that's why I got it, and I'm actually quite happy with it because I think it works. It was originally going to go gold, gray, and then the blue, white, or blue, green, then orange, then blue, then white. So I mean, it, you know, it is, that's just how I had it, but I don't mind the stripe pattern. I can't talk today. So yeah, but there's that. So I am knitting on a 2.5, I think. Yeah, and it's living in my one-off Doctor Who bag that's lined with this fabric that I got. Both of those on clearance at Joann's, and there wasn't they were on like that clearance bin, but there was less than a yard or whatever. So I think I have enough of this to maybe do a notions pouch or a small drawstring bag. I don't know yet. I haven't really looked at it. So there's that. Yeah, I'm getting another drink. And then we will do acquisitions. So here is, let's start here. Oh, summer camp. Summer camp is what I did the dress in. I didn't know this was in here. I actually haven't even looked at this. I just pulled the yarn out of it. Okay, so I got 2 things of summer camp and Felici. Sorry. And then I got 2 of, which one are you? Rose Garden, which I think is gorgeous. Come on. That's pretty good. Yes. Excuse me. And then 2 of raspberry beret. I was going to call it berry bread. So the plans for the raspberry beret, actually, that's actually pretty good, is to knit another dress by Knitting Expect, and I can't think of the name of it right now. Give me just a moment. The Nahid dress. Right? That's how you say that? Yeah. So, this dress. So, with this for little baby Dora. So I've got those, and I used the 2 for the other dress. It didn't take 2. It took like 1 and like a half the other one, so about like 75 grams. But I am not using leftovers from that, just in case baby's bigger than what we think. I want to have backup, just in case I need to rip it out and reknit it to a bigger size, which I have no qualms with doing. And then, like I said, so I got these, the mani petty yarns from, sorry, my nose is starting to stuff. I thought I was going to be able to do this before that would happen. In the colorway Mittens and Crew. So they look like this on the outside, but once you get to the inside, it's like completely different colors. Well, this one seems to be. It's got more like orange in that on the inside. Crew, were you the one that was like the yoga and was completely different? Yeah. These look to be relatively the same all the way through. The yoga one, and there was another one that wasn't. But yeah, so I've got these 2. This is Mittens, and this one's Crew. To do that. And then, I said it's going to be a short one. I think we're already at like 40 minutes. So we went, my cousin Caitlin and I went to this here farm up in Lowell, Indiana. If you are close or it's reasonable distance, it's awesome. She's got a small little yarn store in it, and then you get to see, she took us out, we got to see the goats. She explained everything about the goats, and I don't remember half of it because I was just looking at the goats. She's got Angora goats. Oh, they're gorgeous. I actually filmed that, but I haven't edited it yet. I just kind of did like a little day with me and Caitlin, but I'm horrible about filming. So I might just tack it on to the end of this. This might not get uploaded until like Friday or so, because if I don't feel good, I'm not going to go sit in the office and edit. But anyways, so Caitlin, my cousin Caitlin, bought a skein of yarn, so I'm going to make her some sort of stuffy. We have to decide on which one yet. So it is mixed, it's wool and her Angora mixed in. I can't remember what goat she said it was from now. But yeah, it's really nice. It's definitely very woolly. With my skin, it depends. I have super sensitive skin, so it might not be next to Skin Soft for me, but it's definitely going to be stuffy, no problem. And my little trick, soak it in conditioner. Even just cheap conditioner. Like I use, even my acrylic yarn, I will fill, because so acrylic I can do hot water. So I will fill up the tub before craft show with hot water. And mix conditioner into that, and then I will, depending on what I'm doing, I will actually rub conditioner into things. So if it's a hat, I will rub conditioner into the brim of the hat and let it soak. And I will let it soak until the water is cold. And then I will take it out. I will kind of rinse it, like not do like a full wash rinse, and then I will wash them in the washer and dry. And the same for hand knits. If it's like something that's a little scratchier, like I have my eyeball shawl that the outside yarn is Patton's Croy. It's a little bit scratchy on my neck, so I just soak it in conditioner. I do it in lukewarm water and conditioner, and then let that go till it's cold, but like icy cold. Like I let it soak for like a good hour or so, and then rinse it out, and then wash it like normal, and it helps a lot. Okay, so yeah, so she got this, and we are deciding on what stuffy. I can't ever tell if it's like dog hair or just like the little things pulling off, so I just keep plucking it. But yeah, so I got that. And then I bought a stitch marker, which is in the box. Where is this? This is my little mini notions pouch that I got with the big one. But I bought. So she had scissors. I've been needing another pair of scissors to throw in my bag, and the ones from Walmart are fine. They were like $5, and these were $6, I think. Oh my god, these are the best scissors ever. I need more of them. So they're just the normal, like the crane abrasors, but they are so like heavy duty. Like, I don't know if you can hear that. Like, yeah, these are heavy duty, and they are so sharp. Like, not sharp where like I can push on it and it's not gonna cut me, but if I drug my finger across it, like, it would cut me down to the bone. They're not like sharp at the point either, but like they cut instantly. Oscar's asleep. I keep looking down there and he keeps going. So, and mouth open because he's weird. Yeah. So I got that. And a skull stitch marker that's in the box. So you actually go in that bag. So yeah. We can move on to a little bit of ramble, but I am starting to feel the effects of whatever has got me sick. So really haven't done anything at all. Like, I've been I've been prepping for the craft show. Come here. I've been prepping for the craft show, and no. Just, he wants to suck on my finger. He's weird. I've been prepping for my craft show, and yeah, that's about it. We haven't really done anything. We got a new truck, which I absolutely love. It's mine. I was never a truck person before. And then we got this, and it is like luxury. It is a Dodge. No, you cannot have my finger. I'll put you back down. A Dodge Ram 2500 diesel. I don't know. The back seat is like as big as the front seat, and it's got a full size bed. So to park it, I'm parking a semi basically. Like, I have to take up 2 spots. But, and it's not like the other truck where if like I went a little bit forward, I wouldn't be in the spot. No, this I take up 2 spots no matter how far forward I get, so it's fine. No, I'm gonna put you down. Can't have my hair. But yeah, we went to the yarn store. That was it. Seriously, it was amazing. The farm was awesome. Yeah, I can't really think. I haven't really done much. The cat who is a spoiled little baby. Yeah, no, my headaches have been a little worse lately, so I started doing my allergy stuff again. So I do the Scentsy Mist nasal spray, and it has been helping a little bit. We did our first event of the season. That was fun. I fell on the ice the night before, so I thought I was going to get through the winter without one good one. Nope, I'm still feeling the effects of that. That hurt. And I just went to the chiropractor like 2 hours before too, and I could have cried. Yeah, I've just been watching TV. I restarted Desperate Housewives because I watched that years ago when it like first aired. And it was on Netflix, and then when the last season came out, they didn't put that on Netflix. So I never watched last season, and it popped up recommended on Amazon. I thought, oh yeah, I don't remember. Like, the more I watch it, the more I'm like, oh, I remember that. Like, it's coming back. So it's something like, especially now that I'm not feeling good, I could put on and like watch, but don't have to focus because my brain's filling in the blanks because it remembers. Yeah, no, you're not getting that. No, you cannot have my hand. I have spoiled the cat beyond belief. He's not biting me. He wants to suck on my finger, and I don't like it because it freaks me out. I'm gonna put you down. No. Go. Oh, well, he was sitting down there staring at me, and usually that means he wants somebody to pet him. He's fully moved, well, not fully moved into my room, but he stays in my room at night now. So him and Rory are on good terms at night, not during the day or when he tries to play with her. Oh, okay. This was supposed to be a short podcast, but I ended up talking way too much. So I am gonna go. I'm gonna curl up on that couch and get caught up on all the podcasts because I am way behind because I haven't watched any. I'm so mad. But yeah, I'm only actually caught up on a few. Or I mean behind on a few. I stay generally caught up for the most part. So, what are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. So, alright. Thank you for listening to me ramble, and it's been a crazy episode, and I know that, but I wanted to film one just to film it and get it out because it's been over a month since I filmed, and maybe being sick was not the best time to do that. But we'll see. So I will see you all next time. Please like and subscribe and comment. I just realized that there was comments on other videos. When I was looking to see the last time podcast, I got no notifications, and they didn't come through my email. They normally come through my email with comments. Nothing. So I'm so sorry. I am replying. I have replied. But the best way to get in touch with me is Instagram or Ravelry. You can message me on Ravelry. But yeah. Alright, I will see you all next time.